Hi, this is Rajesh Chatterjee, the founder and CEO of Delipat IT and your Salesforce coach. This video, I'm going to explain you about the training program that you are going to enroll. So this training program has been divided into three different parts. One, a 7 days of free demo workshop. Second, Salesforce admin slash business analyst training, which is going to happen for next 5 weeks. Third, Salesforce development sessions, which is going to happen for another 5 weeks. So it's a total 5 plus 1 week of demo, 11 weeks of program. First, so the admin and the development both are different course because admin is for the people who are coming from non-IT background. If you do not have a development background, right? If you do not know how to write code, or if you're coming from fully non-IT background, right? Not a development background, then this first 5 week of course which you have to take, right? You have to understand the Salesforce technology and the admin side of it. Okay, so how we start is basically in the first 7 days of program. The first 1 week of free demo workshop which you are going to join with me. This workshop is basically for you to understand the technology, for you to understand the training quality, whether you are able to tune up with me or not, because I will be your trainer. You will be listening to me for the next 5 to 10 weeks. You have to see whether you are understanding my language or not. So first 7 days or 1 week, it is just to experience the technology and the training. If you find this is good for you, this is something you are looking for a very long time, right? And this training is amazing, right? Then you have to come and join our paid program, right? So the first 1 week, it is just for you to experience the training quality and the subject, and at the same time we will also assess you. Like I said, this training that I just run only one batch every month, and I have a very limited seats. Okay, I just don't encourage everybody and anybody to join my course. I select few passionate Salesforce learners who are very much passionate to learn this technology. I only allow them to join my paid sessions, right? So this 1 week would be for me to understand whether you are the right fit for the training program or not, and you will also understand whether this technology or me as a trainer is the right fit for you or not. All right, once we both mutually agreed with this, and then you have to join the paid program, which is the Salesforce admin program. In the Salesforce admin, let me just tell you what will happen in the Salesforce admin program for the first 5 weeks. See, Salesforce admin is basically just a drag and drop approach, right? So you don't have to come from a very coding, IT, or some kind of specific background. No matter what background that you're coming from, you can learn Salesforce admin very easily, right? Admin is not that tough. All you need to know is the technology. At the same time, you have to know the business, because Salesforce as a system, it just helps a lot of business, small, medium, enterprise level business to manage their business data. So you have to understand the technology, and also you have to understand the functional part, which is the business part. All right. Admin will take around 3 to 4 weeks of time. Within first 3 to 4 weeks, we'll understand Salesforce admin, everything. Okay, we will not miss any single point. There are almost like 90 topics that we cover in admin, and every single topic with hands-on implementation and assignment you will learn for the first 4 weeks. Last week, admin, there are 5 weeks of program, right? So last week, what we are going to learn is called Salesforce technical business analyst part. See, in the market, there are two kinds of demands. Okay, one, somebody who is a good Salesforce admin, right? And at the same time, people look for somebody who knows admin plus the consulting part, because there are very less people who understand the consulting. You can take a Udemy course, you can take a YouTube courses to learn Salesforce admin, but there are very few people who understand the consulting part as well. And there's a huge demand for Salesforce consultant in the market. All right, so last week we will learn something called business requirement documentations. Like you as a consultant, you as a business analyst, once you gather the requirement, you have to document the requirement in something called business requirement documentations. So how to gather the requirement, how to write the BRD, how to write something called solution design documentations, like SDD, all this thing is what we're going to learn in the last week of the admin sessions. That is basically first 4 weeks admin. Last week we will learn consulting plus business analyst part, and then you become a full package. Like somebody wants to hire you, they have a reason to hire you. You know admin, you know business analyst, you know how to do the consulting part, you know how to take the conversations between the customer or the stakeholders and the Salesforce admin people, right? That's what will be a job as a consultant. Correct? So first 5 weeks we will learn all this functional part, and the most important part that we have to do is we have to take a certificate. Right, it's a Salesforce provided certificate for administration what you have to take. Okay, so our team, me and whatever knowledge that we gather for 1 month, right, the first 4 to 5 weeks will help you to clear the certification exam, right? And once you finish everything, right, the first 5 weeks, once you're done with everything, we will start the Salesforce development part. Let me tell you this, Salesforce development is not that easy like admin, right? I'm not scaring you, but how it works is, if you're coming from a development background, it becomes very easy for you to grasp the Salesforce development concepts. But if you're not coming from development background, it takes some time, but it's not that you cannot do it, right? We have a very basic and step-by-step course designed for the development part as well. So we start things from scratch, right? So if you are, in case you're coming from non-development background, still you can learn development, but you have to give some extra effort for it. All right. See, the development we have divided into two parts: back-end development, front-end development. Okay, and we always try to follow the latest version of Salesforce. Okay, so in the latest version of Salesforce, the back-end part, we have to learn a language called Apex. Apex is pretty much similar like Java, .NET or C#. Okay, so if you know all these languages, it becomes easy for you to understand Apex. Even if you do not know, we'll start things from scratch. So first around 3 weeks we'll learn Apex, right? And then after 3 weeks we'll learn the front end part. Let me tell you some interesting fact about the front end of Salesforce, right? When I started Salesforce almost 2010-11, right? At that time, Salesforce had something called Visual Force page. And from then Salesforce changed a lot, right? So from Visual Force page, Salesforce has introduced something called Aura component. And now Aura also a little bit backdated, right? Now the latest version of the Salesforce front-end framework is called LWC, Lightning Web Component. This is what we are going to learn in the front-end part. So last 3 weeks, we will learn the Salesforce Lightning Web Component. That is how you'll end your development sessions. And just to set the expectation to you, if you are coming into the LWC part, right? If you have a little bit experience about CSS, JavaScript, it becomes easy for you to understand. Else it will be little difficult for you to understand the LWC part. Okay, so let's be very clear. If you are somebody who is coming from non-IT background, have no idea what is IT, what is development, what is coding, straight away then Salesforce admin / business analyst / consultant is the 5 week of course is what is meant for you. And in case if you want to learn development, you're coming from a development background, then the next 5 week of program, which is the Salesforce development, is for you. All right. And if you want to see whether this entire course is right fit for you, then you have to join my 7 days of free workshop where I will teach you Salesforce hands-on. I will do handhold, we'll do a little bit of assignments. I will check how fast you learn, how quick you learn, whether you are eligible to learn Salesforce or not. I'll give you my feedback. And if things work out, if you like the training, if I like the way you are approaching it, you are taking it very seriously, and then we will go ahead and take the Salesforce admin and development course. All right. So this is all how we're going to go ahead. One last thing that I have to tell you about this training program is going to be a little advanced. Okay. So we will start from basics, like admin will start from basics. We'll go to the advanced part of it. Development will start from basics. We'll go to the advanced part of it. So it's very important for you to spend every day at least 1 hour in the assignments and homework. If you do not have the time, then this will be a pure waste of time for you. So if you have that time, 1 hour, at least 1 hour every day. If you are thinking that, no, Monday to Friday, I will just take the course, and weekend, Saturday, Sunday, I will do the, practice and something, it's not going to work out. So if you have that bandwidth, then only you come and join this free 7 days of workshop, and then finally eventually go to the admin and development program, right? Because I find a lot of people, they join my 7 days of program and they say, I don't get a time, I have kids, I have work, I have something else, I cannot spend time. So I don't allow them to join my 7 days after 7 days the paid workshop, right? Because that's a waste of time, right? I got 100% success so far in all my previous batches. Why? Because I do this training very seriously, and I want my student also to put the same seriousness in the training. So if you have that 1 hour of bandwidth every day to do the assignments apart from the homework, right, apart from the class, then this training is going to be worth for you. All right. Session will happen from Monday to Friday, and India morning, US evening time, right? And every week 5-day class will be there. Even though there's no class, we will still join the session just to have a Q&A sessions. Sometime we give you homework, and then it takes some time to do the homework, right? So maybe we do not start the new topic, but again, you have to join the class to clear your doubts. Okay, so you have to build that habit to join the class every day, right? This is what we are going to do in the first 7 days of program. All right, so I hope you got some clear idea about the program, how we're going to do stuff. If you have any questions, do let me know. Thank you very much. See you.